Bro, not even 20 seconds. And he's there. Where's Nick? I need to ask Nick a question. Hello, Sora. I yesterday looked closer on the Y-Spot leaderboard thing, and I actually noticed, you know, if you click on the leaderboard, you can literally see everyone who ever watched my stream. Like, it goes to all people that watched me more than 5 minutes. Yo, Pia, you wanna come out of here? Hello, Sio Manisionale. Hello, Samurai. Hello, Wolfram. And there is someone called GD Nick 2 who's like, I think, top 30 or top 40 in watch time on my stream. But he's just called GD Nick 2. The GD Nick that is always here right now is called GD Nick 22. I wonder if they have something to do with each other. No, wait, actually, wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not true. The GD Nick 2 is like my 60th follower or something. I give to the sub on LTG Illusion streamer. That's probably not too hard to achieve since he's getting like 500 gifted subs a day. But GG on that. Wait, send some frog emotes. Yo, GD Nick. Wait, no, it's actually GD Nick 2. Oh, yeah. Dude, Nick. Do you know... Wait. Do you know anyone who's called GD Nick 22? That is... No? Because that was like my 60 follower all time or something. Like that guy followed me in 2016 and he's called GD Nick 22. In the beginning when I saw that I thought it was you. But then when I checked, you're just GD Nick 2. Hello Isaac. Yeah, GD Nick 22. With I mean, do you know someone? I basically mean if it's your account. Like, I think actually that was my old account. Bro, everybody, like literally, look at this. I think Best Gamer will like this. You know how down here on my stream, I'm logged out of everything again for some reason, I don't know why. You can see here the Y-Spot leaderboard, right? Uptime, no dates? Oh, because it just started. You can go here on the leaderboard. Can you not go here if you don't have a... Fuck off. Like, always because my PC logs me out of literally everything, man. Oh, it's so stupid. Usually when you click on that, you see the whole leaderboard, unless only I can see it. I don't know if only I can see it and nobody else. Can someone test that? Your Best Gamer or someone else, if they click on the leaderboard, do you see the leaderboard? Only me? Okay, then, well, yeah, okay, it does kind of make sense that only me, because I can also see when literally everybody followed me. I can sort by who's the oldest follower, you know. I can also Like, I think Rob Top Games has 15 messages in my stream, and he's like number 15,000, no, not 15,000, probably less, number like 3,000 in most messages. I can go ultra way back. Hello, Danny. Thank you for the follow, Misdemeanor. I want to get more confident at this ending here, because that I still have 74 to 100 only is like kinda not good. Remember how you got him to raid Akashic Records? Yeah, that was awesome. And I beat Akashic Records as well, it's even more awesome. I do, Sora. I just put it at the end of the title. Do you have any tips on learning levels? Learning the fucking SAT? Well, what does that mean? I myself was long time very, very shit at learning levels. I think I got way better at that. But I think it's just a combination. If something is too hard for you and you don't want to bash your head against the wall for like 10,000s of attempts, or like even thousands of attempts. Like I feel like nowadays as well, if you take like a 1,000 attempts to learn like a single part, that's too much. Unless it's, you know, like literally the most impossible thing in the universe and it's expected, but if not, then you shouldn't take that long. I would recommend, you know, always using speed hack. Many others also use no clip to just get the patterning down of how they should do the part. I personally don't do that. Was about to say, Ari bashed my head playing Shuketsu is like one of the most learny levels you could ever choose. Like even compared to main lists, Shuketsu is ultra learny. Why do I don't know why I keep having those lags. Do you think you're gonna die to the last click? Yes. Hello, Kazu. I mean, I can't even do this run to 100. Like, I just cannot do this ending for shits and giggles. So have you learned the whole level if you have those runs? I think when you can pass, I mean, okay, I don't know what is a part in Shuketsu, like what you would consider as like a part. But I feel like, you know, if you pass something for the first time, then you've learned it. Although obviously if the part is just 2 clicks, then like, hard to say. I don't know how Shuketsu is like built. But let's say, you know, if you have Zodiac, just for example, you do one part in one, like you pass one part, I would say you've learned it then. And then you start getting more consistent on it and improve yourself. Hello, Squeezy. Unless I can very much imagine in Shuketsu that sometimes your brain just fucking lags out. And you just do suddenly something completely different than what you're supposed to. And it lagged again. That, I don't know. So sorry, every single YouTube stream of mine has been like that so far. I get like, if even a singular message in my YouTube stream, per stream. That's why I'm not even looking at it anymore. I would probably have to make a new YouTube channel. Like no matter, even if I play fucking Thinking Space 2 and have 90%, my YouTube would be dead. The general what? And it lagged again. What do you mean is crazy? That it doesn't get more? Bro, why am I getting so many messages right now? Yo, shit. Holy fuck. Just because I said I like Thunder Darkness thumbnails? Yeah, of course, because it doesn't, I don't get any views on anything. I think the full preview would get some views maybe. But it's kind of harsh if I would say, yo, I'm just doing a whole new YouTube channel and everything else is just not there. I don't know when I'll finish it. I want to work on it today after stream. But I'm getting right now consistent like lag spikes, which I'm very confused about. Yes, I'm making another part. Hello, Flinny boy. I can't do shit, bro. And there it was again, like a half-second lag spike just of a frozen screen. Does anyone see that? Like, why am I getting this consistently? Like every minute. What the fuck, dude? That's hello, DJ Noko. Why does Discord take so much? You know, actually, why the fuck does Microsoft Edge take so much? Hello, Matt. What if I do this? Well, most of it is taken by Metal and Nvidia, because I'm recording, you know, with 2 instant replays at the same time. But that has never been an issue so far. There it was again, just a complete frozen screen for like 1/4 of a second. Because it is a legendary demon. Yo, Tim. Hello. I saw you get 95. No. Yeah, Zodiac is legendary too. 95, 75, sorry, 75, I misspoke. I meant 75. Scheiße. Now was it 76? Like the last ball click. You had the last ball click, was that 76 or 75? I know you only got 1% progress. I was 76, it was 76. That's what I saw. I'm completely brain rotted right now, like, actually. Which way are you going here, by the way? Are you going the top way or the bottom way? On the thing you can choose. Hello, Frick. What's the hardest part of the level in your opinion? I personally would say the 48 to 56 part. I'm purposefully not saying this ball right here because it's too short. It is very hard. Like, as in itself, it's just being that few clicks are probably the hardest, but it's just, it's short. The 48 to 56 part is just, bro, I cannot do the wave. And I just die to everything else too. I go to bottom. I thought the top seems harder because of the UFO. Like, I wouldn't be worried. Now that I know that I'm kind of ship disabled on left hand, this level has lots of raw ship skill. Like, so much raw ship skill. I didn't really see that at... Scream Machine doesn't have that, but I really know that. I really see that I'm struggling with ships in this level. Because I don't have much ship control on my left hand. Okay, don't do that. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The UFO is way harder than the ball. The ball is free. And I just died to that free ball, but we don't talk about that. Are you enjoying it? It is pretty good, except that I'm ship disabled. That's like the only thing. Was pretty easy, you know, was easier to learn than Scream Machine in my opinion. Although I have already way more attempts on this than Scream Machine. For some, even though this is like pretty long, it still seems a damn grindy. For some reason. I know you love this level. I will 100,000,000% die to this wave, like multiple times from zero, I swear. And there it was again, like a half a second, not half a second, maybe 1/4 of a second, 1/5 of a second, just frozen screen. If it's because of the Grandpa Demon mod, and that's the reason why you see here Legendary Demon, if it's because of that, I'm actually like, bruh. Because that's like the only thing I changed. Everything else is the same, and for some reason it does those lags now. By the way, Tim, do you know what these are? There it was again. Yo, new best to 100, let's go! My best from 200 before this was 74 to 100, lol. Dude, Tim, there's only positives to this mod and you don't even know all of them. The mod is called Practice Checkpoint Permanence. As it sounds like, you can still do normal checkpoints too here. But you can switch between them and they stay forever. So what's the positives? First, there's 0 delay. Even on long as fuck levels. Let me just show you here with this beautiful, not a medium demon, with this beautiful infinite demon. If I go here, I already set those at some point. No delay whatsoever between switching. You can also start in the middle of duels, of course, because, you know, they're from the practice mode. There's also 0 problems with, like, the camera. And you know how it is, because it saves it from the checkpoint of what camera position you had, or, like, you know, it's just fixed. And as well, you can play in just one level and don't have to have a copy. Like, it's literally, it's everything but better than start pause things. And of course, like any other start pause bugs where like visuals or things, you know, are fucked up because of the start position also don't exist. You couldn't get used to it because you have to press Alt-E. Well, for me it was pretty easy because I use E and Q anyways to change start position, so I just hold Alt before I do that. But I mean, you know, for levels like Menace or like actually like any 2.2 level that has many camera movements, you will need this mod because you will have a shit time with start positions. Kinda balling right now. What mod? The Practice Checkpoint Permanence mod. Basically start positions, but it's practice mode. What I'm using right now. Hello, love kick. I hope I don't die to this wave 5 times today now, without passing it, like yesterday. Yeah, I can see why people want to know how many attempts they exactly needed from 0 instead of copies. It's also less tempting to go back to playing a copy if they're separated. Well, I mean, some people, I know I'm more of the person who just goes from 0 for way too fucking long. I just practice the whole level. Like, usually what I do when I do a session, I practice the entire level, like from end to the beginning, for like, I don't know, in this level it's maybe an hour today or something. And then I just go from 0 for like 5 hours straight. Maybe sometimes I'm going to a part in the middle if I'm like dying there literally 10 times in a row. And do them like for 2 attempts, but then I go back to going from 0 again. Like, I'm just a 0 addict. I know some people that literally like never play from 0. They just immediately go back to start pause and just start practicing again. Wait, actually, that's what Space always did on the Golden back then on Discord screen shares. He nearly never went from 0. Wait. Sure, you can make a thumbnail for Vayne Step. Now Sora's gonna bang out the best thumbnails ever for random non-list levels that I beat ages ago. But that Deimos thumbnail is fucking awesome. Good run. Very good run. Never mind. Can you make a thumbnail for EXO for me? Yo, but guys, look at this Deimos. I don't know how many saw it before, but this Deimos thumbnail. Look at this, bro. What do you think about this? Pretty much the same, yeah. Warm up for a good while and then go from 0 as long as it seems reasonable. Only go copy if I'm seriously starving, yeah. Wait, the chains keep like the... Although, I mean, it doesn't really make realistically if the chain comes from down here and then just goes here. I don't know how much sense this makes, but... But can you... This part of the song is awesome, by the way. Do you have any difficult opinion on this yet? I mean, generally, because I'm playing with my left hand, I'm kinda fucked. I don't know right now if this is harder than Scream Machine. Like, their Scream Machine is very close to this. I don't know right now what I think is harder. This was definitely easier to get progress on early on. But the very end, in Scream Machine, the last 25% is free, basically. So in this, you know, one of the hardest parts of the level is like a 95 plus, in my opinion. But I could see myself, you know, having an, especially with all of the raw ships, I could see myself having a much easier time with this level generally. But after this I'm going back to my right hand anyways. I'm forgetting how this part works. What? Hardest Frostbite, it's 121st, I think. And bro, I can even like less compare this to Zodiac because I beat Zodiac 10 times. And it was also ages ago. Most things I beat were ages ago, you know. And also without CBF, not on 2.2. Especially Zodiac seemed to have, everyone says it's still way overrated and it just got much easier in 2.2. So I'm like, you know, I have no idea how hard Zodiac is. Apparently not that hard anymore according to people. So what is your hardest right now, Tim? Yeah, you did thinking space at some point, true. What's the closest thing you can compare this to? Well, Scream Machine is the most obvious level I can compare this to because I did Scream Machine also on my left hand and it's like 5 spots above this. And next level, the next closest level I did since coming back is fucking Sinister Silence. I didn't play the game much from early. I kind of returned last year, January, been almost a year. Yo, hello Trail. You changed your, bro, you keep changing your color. Thank you, Alex, fan of King Sammy, for the follow. Also, I'll be comparing it to, yeah, same with me. I don't know what to compare this to. I mean, except Scream Machine, obviously. But I just said on Scream Machine that it's harder than Zodiac. Because why not? What do you mean still red? You clearly can see on the stream that you're changing your color on purpose. And you were always pink for me. The hardest thing I've been in recent days, I can someone compare it to recently, is Incognition. And this is definitely a bit hard in Cog, because it makes sense. I couldn't compare this to Incognition. I couldn't compare this to anything, honestly. I was getting screenshots so I can do it for Rest Gamer, and somehow I heard the song. She's in love with the club step. Hello, Pietro. So many dialogues, not dialogues, more like monologues in my chat today. I upped on GD just to try Turnus because of Chill Guy, and I did last wave in like 5 minutes while I couldn't even do it on 0.5. Someone I can watch without a VPN. Oh shit. You mean that chill guy is doing the last wave, and you couldn't even do it in 0.5 times speed, or something like that? Alright, now I'm doing it 200. Watch this. I hate these jumps! Not really though, I'm just skill issued. Oh wait, I didn't even notice Unk was one of your stream tags. Hello, Mike. I'm just an English uncle and nothing else. Like, I was watching Chill Guy's new video and I just wanted to try it out and I did the last wave somehow. That's cool. Now beat Eternus. Yeah, alright, now it's ship level time. However, today ain't the day clear because, man, I'm not feeling it at all. Sometimes when you feel down, you need to reach deep within yourself. And you need to find the inner power to go through. And then suddenly, one attempt, just got one chance. And then you don't do it, and then you give up. And then you drop the level. What is that lag, bro? I need to find out why that happens. Like, actually, that is unplayable. Aristotle. Who needs this? I'm gonna put off the mods that I don't need. I would assume that the more mods you have activated, the more, like, I can definitely see the more crashes could happen, obviously. Like, what do you not need? Better edit, I don't need right now. Create color triggers. Infinite power. But I could put up the XD bot too, I think. Oh my god, it's the standard. Dun 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 dun. Well, I could put here my help. How that's not possible. My whole PC is just a black screen right now, except OBS. Bro, like, what the fuck is going on with my PC generally? Like, Jesus Christ. Bro, do you know how my PC look like? What you're seeing on screen right now is how my monitor looks like. I just have a black screen and my mouse is here. And this Nvidia up here. That's all I see on this monitor. There's nothing else. Help? Give me 1 second. No, it is generally I just connected and disconnected my monitor and it's still black. I mean I can't even like, oh wait, I can put this here. There's like no desktop basically. The desktop is gone. And my camera as well. Hello Raniero. Like what is I have no fucking idea, man. Well, first thing, I need to do this. Oh fuck, I need to... Never mind. Something to do with Nvidia... What the fuck is my camera doing? Like Nvidia app or Nvidia... Well, yes, because my whole PC froze and had a drrrr sound for like 10 seconds. And then it stopped again. Like my PC just completely froze for 10 seconds. That's why my stream crashed. I mean, I should probably restart my PC. But then I have to restart my stream. Which I don't like doing. But I'm gonna restart my PC real quick. I'm gonna be back in 2 milliseconds.